Merlina Mantis, as told by Drago, the entomology assistant. Hello, I'm Drago. I am the entomology assistant. My scientific name is Pagona viticeps. I'm a central bearded dragon, but you can just call me Drago. My mom is the entomologist. She lets me help, and I am super helpful. My area of expertise is tasting. She tells me I am overzealous. That means I volunteer to eat all the specimens. My favorite bugs are roaches, flies, and termites. Today you get to meet Merlina, the mantis. I wonder if Merlina tastes like green beans. I think so. Can I just look a little closer? Let me taste her, Mom. Let me have a bite. I'll tell you. She looks like a green bean to me. Mantis religiosa. Hi, I'm Merlina. Drago says my scientific name is Mantis religiosa, the European mantis. He says you can tell from the white circle ringed with black on the inside of my foreleg. Can you see where the arrow points to it? Thika. When she first hatched, Merlina was very, very tiny. These mantises come out of an egg sac that looks like a piece of brown styrofoam and holds about 100 individual eggs. It is called an oothika. Say, oothika. When Merlina hatched, she was so hungry she ate her siblings. She said she had to, or else they were going to eat her. There are usually only a few mantises left alive after they all hatch. Those scramble off or drift away in the wind and go about finding things to eat. Because they are so small, they hunt for aphids, leafhoppers, small flies, and spiders at first. As these mantises grow, they also eat butterfly and moth caterpillars and adults, and other species like grasshoppers. Here are some mantis egg sacs I found at my house. You can see where they were attached to the window screen. Ecdysis. Mantises also must shed their exoskeleton a few times as they grow. This is called ecdysis. Say ecdysis. It is also called molting. With each molt, the mantis must find a secret hiding place so another bug, bird, bat, snake, lizard, frog, or even fox or raccoon won't eat it. It's especially dangerous because the mantis must hang upside down to shed the exoskeleton, and if it gets stuck, it could be fatal. Can you spot Merlina hanging upside down in this picture? Native or non-native? Merlina is from Europe. She's not native, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's bad. Some folks think Merlina eats hummingbirds, but that isn't true. She's not big enough. How did Merlina get to San Juan Island? European mantids arrived in eastern North America by accident a very long time ago in 1899. When people figured out this mantis liked to eat gypsy moth caterpillars that were eating all the leaves off trees in the forest then, they liked the European mantis because it was a beneficial predator by eating the pests that were hurting the trees. In 1937, there was an outbreak of grasshoppers eating everything in parts of North America. It was very bad, so bad that news stories reported grasshoppers eating wood handles off farm tools and even hair off cows and feathers off turkeys. Because this mantis species also likes to eat grasshoppers, they were imported deliberately to the Okanagan Valley in British Columbia because the grasshoppers were eating everything. From there, the European mantis has expanded its range and come out west, just like the pioneers who came west in their covered wagons. They've managed to make their way all the way to the San Juan Islands. How did they get here from the mainland? Probably they hitchhiked on plants brought to the island from the mainland. Maybe they stowed away on someone's boat or car. They might even have flown onto the ferry and snuck across without buying a ticket. Why do we see so many mantises in late summer and early fall? Lots of people find the European mantises on the island during this time of year because the mantises are flying about trying to find a mate. We see them because they have grown into adults, and the biological signals telling them to find a mate are more powerful than those they receive when they are growing and need to eat. They have almost reached the end of their life cycle, and after they mate, the females will find a spot to lay an ootheca or egg sac. Both males and females are finished with their jobs. Sometimes the female might kill and eat the male during the process of mating. The most important thing is another organism may eat the mantises now because it is a good food source for animals trying to store energy reserves before winter. Mantids are especially good food for songbirds before they must migrate off the island and fly long distances to warmer climates. This is part of the cycle of life. These mantises may not be native to our islands, but they have become a usable food resource for birds and other animals. Mantises can be fun to keep as pets. While they don't live long, they can be fun and are interactive pets. My pet mantis, Merlina, lived almost a year. The hardest part was catching food for her, but she loved houseflies and termites. Here are some links you can visit to learn more about mantids. I found 3 books you might be interested in reading about mantids. You can find them at your local library or bookstore, or you might want to write your own story to share with your family and friends. The end. Thanks for watching.